Alright, well, you may have already read the title and kind of sit there going, oh god, not another rant from this kid. But, well, this is a nice rant. This is more of a congratulations to Destiny for doing the right thing, Bungie, whoever you want to give the congratulations to, because they did something very few companies or devs do. And first, let me just read this little thing sent by the main point of this video, the main point of this whole thing, of what Bungie did. This is the thank you letter made by the wife of a man that had to get brain surgery and is using Destiny as a recovery, using it to keep his mind there, using it to focus. It's helping him do a lot of things, which is great for video games, because video games are now being shown to help a man who had brain surgery recover. So here's what the Reddit post by BKBunny87 is. And this is all quotes. I'm reading this as it says it. Fellow Guardians, yesterday I had a post talking about my husband and his doctor recommending Destiny to serve as a form of physical therapy for him, following several brain surgeries. Several. That was me. This community was amazing, and raid groups are being organized for him out of all the people who offered to help him. But just as amazing, Deej contacted me and has sent my husband a care package from Bungie that is on the way. Then, this morning, a message from Deej told us to have my husband check with Tess, the postmaster in the tower. Lots of screaming ensued. He has been sent the exotic gun, Fate of All Fools, a solar primer that looks like it will be available in future content. Vision of Confluence had been my husband's dream weapon, as Scout is his favorite and he wanted that solar damage. A more perfect weapon could not have been chosen. I'm so jealous, but mostly so damn happy for him. As for him, well, you can imagine. Thank you guys for being such a caring community. Thank you, Deej, and the crew at Bungie. You've made him ecstatic. The gun, and she shows the link to see the weapon of the picture of the gun. Edit, somewhat wanted video proof. Of course, some jackass wanted proof of this. But I'm getting ready for work, so here's a quick image instead. She took, she took an image of what it looks like. I promise to post a video of it in action later, and much better photos, preferably not taken with an iPad. Edit, so I may have been totally off base when I said it's coming up in Trials of Osiris or DLC. I guess that it's all speculation. So I changed it to future content. Also highlighted that Eric got the gun through the mail system. It was not via a new trading feature. Edit, for those who have asked, Eric's PSN and Destiny name is, and I want to say that his Destiny name because this man deserves all the help he can get, and the few people who watch these videos, add him, give this man a hand. He deserves it more than a lot of us do. Trifecta 01. Capital T RIFECTA 01. I also have a few better quality images, videos still to come. So what this is Eric, the man who had to have several brain surgeries, was told by his doctor to play this game to keep himself, keep his mind focused, help him recover more, keep his mind there. And that's great, because I always love seeing stories like this. But more than that, I love seeing the fact that Deej sent this guy this weapon, and it wasn't through a security system. These folks were told, go into your game and look at Tess. So that means he loaded up his game, and for a day one, just loading up the game, and he saw a message over the symbol over Tess's head saying that he had a message in his mailbox about him having something. I can only imagine it made him ecstatic. It was probably wonderful. That was the original Reddit post, and of course it's been now taken over by all games media, and they're all reporting on it, taking what info that it all has. Now, obviously, don't go into the comment section of these journals. I'm actually going to post two, one from Gamerant and one from Gameinformer. Don't go in the comment section. It makes you lose faith in humanity. It's 2 steps forward for gaming, one step back, because the comment section is full of, well, how would they fix this instead, and why does this guy get this when we're all suffering from disconnect issues and server issues and lag, and Xbox is getting shit out of the content. Yeah, that's true. The lag sucks. The content, Xbox not getting the same content as Sony, it sucks. But you're going to take this happy message from Bungie when they didn't even publicize that they were doing this. They kept it quiet. The reason why it was made public is because BKBunny87 posted about it on Reddit, and it's been shared everywhere. She posted pictures and video and all this proof that her husband has it. And all you people are shitting on it. It's like, this wasn't, Bungie didn't say anything about them doing it. This was not publicized that, oh, we're giving this guy this, this, and this. No, they just did it. And even if it's future content, this could be the next DLC, it could be the second DLC, it could be a third or fourth DLC that they haven't announced yet. No one has any idea. She doesn't even have any idea. They weren't told this information. They were just told, here's a weapon. It could potentially be in future content, which is cool. We'll all get it, but this guy gets first touch of it. This guy gets to play with it first, gets to have his own experience with it, and it's more powerful than all the other primaries because it actually has an element to it. It has solar. So it does fire damage and it's a primary weapon. So now he can do more damage with that gun than he can with any other gun. Even if this is future content, again, he has first rights to it. He can touch it, he can play with it all he wants. And I'm sure he loves it. The fact that he got this probably made his day, that the dev team went, no, this guy is suffering, he's going through hell. Let's give him something, cheer him up. And it probably has helped. Now, of course, everyone's basically saying the same thing of, it's heartwarming to hear and all this. But then again, the comment section, you go down there, it's like, happy, and then, like right now I'm reading something from Tony 2 days ago on Gamerant. How about all us players getting something for all the connection problems that are still occurring? Really, dude? You have connection issues and you think you're worthy of this special treatment? I get you're jealous of the guy, but the guy had several brain surgery. Give him a break. Is this the only time a company's done this? No. And I'm actually going to go into the next part of this, which is, I don't care. I mean, Activision tomorrow can say that the next Call of Duty game is going to have actual Marines in it, men and women who have died and who have served, or who are amputee victims in the next game, and mentioned name for name, or if they've passed away, they're going to have themselves immortalized in the next Call of Duty game. I would pick up Advanced Warfare tomorrow. I'd pick that game up. Because when a company takes the time to look at their community and say, you know what, this needs to be, no, this is a huge fan of ours, let's give them something in the game. Now, I'm going to bring this to Gearbox, who is I think the only other game in recent memory who has done this, at least it's been found out and it's been made clear it was a reference to someone, and that's Michael Mamrell of Borderlands 2. Some of you know him just as the NPC that has a slight chance of showing up and giving you a weapon that he has found in the desert, in the wasteland, as a vault hunter. But he's a put in there for a fan. The problem with this one is the man, of course, unfortunately died in October 2011. So it was like a short-lived experience for his friends and family, and I still feel for him. It sucks that this man passed in their lives. But what their friends did, because he was such a huge fan in the game, a huge fan of the game, was they sent Gearbox an email. And Randy Pitchford has made it clear in multiple live broadcasts that he reads the fan and hate mail. He reads the good, bad, and the ugly, and he sends the best of all three of those to the best and the worst of all three of those to the rest of the employees in the company as a moral boost for, this is what people liked about the game, you're doing a great job, and this is what people hated about the game, what can we do to fix it? And honestly, it gives them a better product. Their games are pretty solid, except for Alien Colonial Marines, but that was published by them, not exactly made by them. Now, for Michael Mamrell, their friends sent him an email, and all they requested was that there be a short eulogy read by Michael's favorite character, which is Claptrap. They actually had the voice actor read the eulogy in character towards the friend's memory. Gearbox then promised in return, they said, he's gonna be an NPC in Borderlands 2, and that was him as a tribute. Michael Mamrell is a character in Borderlands 2. Now, it was originally in there, he was 100% there, you could see him every time you walked in for the Xbox version. I'm not sure about the PS3 or PC, but then of course people exploited this and started farming him for loot. But he had a chance to drop legendaries, blues, purples, everything. He was dropped down to 10%, so he's now a rare occurrence. But even then, Michael's memory is going to live on with his family and friends forever. He's been immortalized in the game. It's like, it sucks he died. It sucks he passed away, and I feel for the family and his friends. But the company basically said, you can never forget about your friend. Here he is in the game, and there he is. So, companies doing this kind of thing makes my day. It puts a smile on my face, gives me a little bit more faith in humanity. And I'm glad that I can live in a world where a company sits there and actually takes the time to read through emails and looks at the community and pays attention. This is cool. I like it. I figure it's awesome. For the 10 of you subscribe to me, share this, let people know that this is a thing. I'm personally, as you can see in the gameplay video, I'm playing Destiny again. I picked it up after seeing this act from Bungie. I think it's great, and any company that's willing to do that, any company that's willing to put a reference to someone, to immortalize them, to do something for a community member, is honestly a good game in my book. I don't care if it's the worst game in the world. Fucking Prey could have had, the main character could have been named after someone who's a huge fan of one of their previous games, that whatever company made Prey. I would pick it up and I'd play it. I'd go out and buy it now. I'd go on Amazon and buy a copy of Prey right now. Activision can say that they're going to put actual Marines come in at some point to save your character towards the end and come in, save your character's ass, or even with this new one with the exosuit, could have shown an amputee victim walking around in an exosuit. I would buy the game tomorrow. I'd scare up some money somewhere and I'd buy the game to support that kind of action, because that's a good deed. That's something that you don't see very often from companies, and I think it's great. The community being dickheads, not so much. That irritates me. It shows that even this small act, people can't just see something happy and enjoy it. So, my final words on this: good job, Bungie. Congratulations. I'm happy to see that you did this. The game still irritates me a little bit with the whole content issue, and the servers still suck. But at least you did take the time to make this family 3,000 times happier than they were. Made this guy's whole life, basically. So, good on you, Bungie. Thanks for doing this, and have a nice day.